G'day, welcome everyone to the video. In this video we're going to start a new game, Empyrion Galactic Survival, specifically the Star Salvage scenario by Know It All DM, which is the scenario I find the most fun in Empyrion. I have not played Reforged Eden or Reforged Galaxy yet, but I'm waiting for the 2.0 updates and we'll have a look at them then. So let's get this going, we'll call it Season 1. Alrighty, so we're going to do a medium start. We're going to start on rear. We'll quickly go through difficulty. Only two settings I'm going to change is the constructor speed to fast, and then this inventory on death to toolbar items only. The only reason for these two is to make the video a little bit more interesting and not just watching a really slow build on the other one. So we'll just randomize the seed. We'll hopefully start with something with an 8. So let's go. There we go. Alright, so we're on medium. Let's get started. I'll bring you guys back once the game loads. Righty. So we are going to do some of the storyline. I'm just not going to read it out. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comments and I will read it all more. Otherwise you could just pause the video as it goes through. So let's get going. Right, so we need all of them. We need to put our oxygen suit on so we can breathe. These things on our bar as well. Alrighty. So for this one, I was thinking we gotta do one of two things. I was either thinking of building a big mountain base somewhere, so under a mountain, or alternatively not having a land base whatsoever and going straight to a derelict station. So if you guys know which one you prefer to see me happen, just put it in the comments and we'll see how we go. Alrighty, so we get through these stories. Now one thing to remember is you do have to put your jetpack and your light on when you first start, because you do start with an oxygen suit, so you have both of those things. Alright. So we're going to get help to survive. So I'm going to put my light on. Right, so what I like to do is start up on top of the landing gear so the spider won't sneak up on you. Create two survival tools, one for defense and one for resource gathering. That way you can just switch between the two and you don't have to try and right click when you're getting attacked by mobs. Just wait for this first one. The other thing I'm going to do is start with it in Block 2, because we will get a junk rifle as soon as we've killed the spider. So, where did it load? Oh look, it's the junk drone. Can hear it. Now with the killer creature you do have to kill the specific spider that loads. If you try to kill another one it doesn't count. Let's see where it goes. Here's somewhere, it got stuck. So let's go up here and see what we got around. Right. These quests loaded. Alrighty, so what do we got? That looks like it's the large wreckage. There's a wreckage base usually around here and a junk storage. We're going to go over to these rocks. We need to get a wood for the oxygen generator. And we need to get some resources, so we'll do that and I'll reload junk rifle as we go. Alrighty. Start as always a little bit boring. We have to get the resources we need. But let's get through this. Oh, just copy. So we need to get some carbon substrate to build the water generator. So as soon as I get enough of that, I'll build that and a belonger or a detector. Let's hopefully get some carbon substrate. Otherwise, we'll just harvest one of these rocks and crush it down in the constructor. In fact, I might just do that anyway. Harvest it down. It's always slow with these early games. Here. So we want one of them, one of them. Don't think there's anything else I can make that I need right now. Need to go find some wood as well. Alrighty. So this will be the junkyard base. Not sure what that'll be. Some of these just so we've got them on the map. Alrighty. So hopefully one of these junk vessels has what we need, otherwise we'll go to the junkyard base first. That's where I'm going to set up until we get something decent and are ready to set up the base. And there's usually a couple of items in here you need to finish the quests anyway, so they're quite handy to come over here early on as soon as you get in. But we're still going to need a dead tree. But I'll set these up while we're waiting. So that's that. This in there for now. It's in here. So this will be our water, which we'll need to make the oxygen in a moment. So we just need water now. Wood, there's some over there. Not seeing any oasis closed, so there's one over there we can go to get our food. But we will take a have a vessel before we go over there for that. I'll go down and get this tree as well. Looks like there's a junk vessel there as well. We'll get this going first. Thing about being on a medium start and a radier is that because you're so close to the sun, so close to the Mantras sun here, the any solar you set up tends to have basically unlimited power. So when you set up near this base, anything you put in this fridge here is going to last until you're ready. So it's a good place to just get ready for what you're planning on doing. So make as much fuel as we can, and I might make 3 more of that. We'll just wait for this first one to build. We'll put it in the oxygen constructor, and then we'll go off hunting. Should only take a second. Alrighty, this will complete the quest. And the next one's easy because we got those 2 bottles of water. We're just going to build this now. And we can go have a look for some HVs. And then we can use the HV to go scout for the food. So if we're going to go, if you guys decide that we should build the no land base on the starting planets, we're going to have to go probably engineering to ensure there's a base up there, and then also to unlock the oxygen suit, space suit, sorry. We'll need to get to level 5 and then level 10 to unlock the weapon so we can get rid of the space drones. Otherwise, as soon as we get out the space with whatever starting SV we end up with, they'll end up wiping us out. Otherwise, we could always get some decent guns and just hopefully take them out straight away by doing an EVA walk. Alright, salvage this. Oops. Oh, that's resource. Salvage. So we go. Alright, where else have we got around here? Guess we can go north past the spider's nest. Generally, if you can get near the spider's nest early in the morning, before the night comes, you can get a lot of cheap food like wheat and stuff, usually spices as well. So it is handy to hit the spider's nest before the first nightfall. Usually there's also no spiders near the nest in the morning. This will give us, hopefully, should have a salvage tool in it. Although once we finish a couple of these quests, we'll also get one. Ah, bad shot. close it then. Alright, I don't think with this hover vehicle there's going to be a lot of engines and stuff. I think it'll take too much just to get started, but it would be a handy one to get later. At least until we get the claim core, I don't think it's worth getting, but we'll see what's inside. It's got a lot of room for future storage, but it's just too damaged at the start. Always a pain to get in this one. So you've got a constructor. Repair tool. What's this one got in it? Miscellaneous. While we're here, we will salvage the cockpit. What else is here? See what this one over here is. We've got to hit up the spider's nest as well. This one looks like one of the broken ones, but I think it's fairly complete. It's got a generator, it's missing, there's a fuel tank, missing a cockpit, right? Take the fuel past the spider's nest and go back and get the core and see what the other ones are over here. And I'll also bring the water down in case it gets too hot. Spider's nest. Yeah, usually around the spider's nest there's lots of wheat. You also get spices and some berries, it looks like. Saw some stuff here we can harvest. So far it's not a bad start. Right. Some more wood. Alright. Food in here. That's all food. And everything else in here. Want one of them, 10 of them. Won't worry about the light armor just at the minute. Core. And also unlock the generator and fuel tank. I'm sure that whatever we end up picking is going to need them, so we'll build them as well. Then you're in there. Because we had a couple of spiders, there should be enough water to make spider soup, hopefully, or not. What's that? 36 food, 8 food, so we'll make 2 of them. And we'll make 2 of them. Alright. Food, and we'll get some. Let's do that. Awesome. Alright, should be done. There's our core. And the junk shotgun, which I think is better than the other. Might need to take the fuel as well. We need to make flame core when it gets unlocked. Need more electronics, more computers, and more optical fiber, but only a couple. Alright, what do we got? Should be one just here. Hopefully we can find one with a decent amount of storage. I know there's a couple getting around of the HVs that start with like 13k storage. And otherwise we'll make our way over to these oases to get some food. This one doesn't look too bad. This is, I think, the one that has the 13k storage, so we'll take this one. Guess it is. Alright. So, I'm going to take this one. Is this where the core goes? Let's have a look. Put it back here. Core in now. Didn't bring the generator. Pretty sure this needs a generator and a fuel tank. It's the generator. And it needs one of these changed to the right. So let me go back and get our fuel tank. Generator, I mean. I'm sure you guys are all saying it in the comments. I forgot it. electronics. Right. Find something else that we can quickly salvage up. Hopefully there's something left in this one that we can grab. Now I know that other one only takes the 1x1s of engine, so we can salvage these 2x2s. We just need electronics so we can get that generator going. So we'll come back here and get that constructor and the O2 tanks once I've got a claim core. Yes, some more. Save that because I need some of them to make the this should be enough, hopefully 5. First, because the HV already has fuel tank. And just need some more electronics to make the claim call when we come back. Waiting, I might have it makes us more fuel. Find out. It's maybe a little hard to control because without a salvage gun, which hopefully there'll be one in one of the storages already in there. Otherwise that's something else I'll have to quickly make. But it might be enough to get us over to get the food done anyway. Right, so I'm going to stick this up there. So what have you got in your... It's got 1,000, and then the harvest is 13. Let's see if this will fly and how well. does have one. See if we can get to the trees. Oops. Nothing in the fridge right now. So let's get this quest done. So we should be able to build one. So what I'm going to do is stick the protein down here. I think we need at least 20 to do this quest, and then we'll have to make the energy bars. Seven. Let's see. Be around here somewhere. Purple leaves will help if we get stunned or bitten later. There's heaps of food here. Lucky start. Normally you have to travel half the map to get some of the stuff. So what do we need? 9 for the energy bars. And then 9, so that's 18. We should have enough. We may just need some more plant fibers. Yep. Farm up some of these energy fibers. Oh, 8, that should be enough. 1, 2, 3. Now we need energy bars. 2, 3. Alright, this will be place of core. For that we need more electronics. Need about 30 or so electronics so that we can build standard core, and then we'll need to make enough to make the claim core. But we'll make a core and then find something we want to salvage and stick it on there so that we can do our salvaging at the same time. Hopefully something with a constructor. But you might call that the episode, and when we come back next time, if you guys let me know if you want a base or not. If we're going to space, I'll have to find us an SV that can get us there, as well, with at least a couple of GATs so that we can take out the space drones, or I'll have to choose combat and maybe get some bullets, and we'll have to start do hand assault of the space drones. But I'll just get back to the HV, and yeah, we'll call it there, and I'll talk to you guys next episode. Thanks for watching the first video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.